Alright, we were back with round 2 of Izzet Draw Go. This hand's fine. I mean, the Unescapable Boys isn't what we want in the opener, but a little bit of everything, and we're on the play. So opponent goes down to 6, opponent goes down to 5. So we're going to lead out with Highland Lake since it always comes into play tapped. So we'll lead out here so we can, cast anything, and then we'll probably get the Steam Vents down tap next turn. So it could be Jeskai with a weird start, but it's probably something else. That's fine. So yeah, it's like something more mid-rangey or just like the Angels deck. Probably not pure aggro considering that they're just running nothing, but we have had mana, so maybe we didn't have a 1-drop and just weren't sure how to proceed from there. We're going to be looking to get some ways to start refilling our hands. We're going to play along the lines, and obviously they did multi-5, so there can be some awkwardness from that as well. But what we really want now is the ability to start drawing some cards, or hitting our 6 land drop, so we can actually just start going face and get in the game. We have 15 points of burn, so yeah, likely Angels. Which means we do want to get the game over semi-fast, because we will not be able to keep up forever. So we're up to 17 points of burn. Need to get that 6 land. There's a Chemist's Insight. One of the things we... it and land were the 2 best things we can draw at the moment. Any removal they have is totally just blanked. So it looks like we get a free window to fire this off. Hopefully one of these 3 cards will be a land. Those once, but we have more than enough damage to close out the game now. And this one's pretty much just all locked up. So we'll just play the game from here, but yeah, Lyra gets ionized. And we'll send a lightning strike at the face. Actually, that doesn't change our clock, so we're just gonna hold on to it. Basically, there will be a point where they drop something I don't care about, or they'll either drop something I don't care about, or take a turn off, at which point the game is actually over. So yeah, we got the first one out, and basically there's nothing they can do next turn that is super concerning to me, where we want just double Unescapable Boys, but they have seen enough. Sideboarding, well, we want Essence Scatters, we want Disdainful Strokes. Don't really care about other stuff. Fiery Cannonades aren't insane. We can still pick up their little stuff with Shocks and Strikes, so I don't care to bring in bigger things. We want the Ral, so I think we have 3 cards that we have to cut, 4 cards. I don't want negate. Oh, so okay, I was right with 3. Gonna leave in the blink of the eye, because there's some weird cases where if they leave in Council's Oblivion Ring card, or Conclave, Oblivion card. We want to get rid of it. We're gonna cut one of these, and I think we will go down like a shock and a syncopate. Try it this way. Boarding creature decks is where it's a little less comfortable. I don't always feel like I know what I'm doing, and I don't hit the point where I know where or feel comfortable. I just don't feel that the Electromancers are super necessary the more I play with the deck. I've pretty much consistently not been using them on my board. So I have 3 spots that could be anything else. Well, I mean, this is fine. That'll go away. We need some interaction, but hopefully we can find it pretty fast. We don't get ran over by an insane curve out. So we'll play this all at once when we play tapped. And then we actually need this as Kanta to be pretty great to us, because we're gotta be playing from behind. I'm still gonna go for it. I can only wait for so long, and if they just play a second, well, I guess they're missing their land drops. I did board out my Pyroclasm, so we're actually gonna send this away. We draw one anyway. We need to get one of these off the table so that Rao can eventually take out the other one. We're gonna be taking a fair amount of damage, but we just gotta make our hand as fast as we can and draw some way to deal with one of these guys. It's a way, but we can do better. I want something that doesn't involve me tapping out. And I only want to tap out for the Ral if I'm safe after it. We have enough going on that when they start tapping out for threats, I'm not worried about whatever's going on their side, because I can deal with things for a while. But we actually want to sabotage. So one, we can get closer to kind of turbo through this as Kanta, as well as getting us closer to something that matters. So I could go shields down for a turn. Ral plus.
You ready to go? Hope we get something good.
So we'll take the Lightning Strike. That'll go into our graveyard. And I feel semi-confident now. Even if a Baneslayer hits, it's worst case, but we can still deal with the board. We would eventually lose our Ral in that exchange, but that's about it. There's the Conclave Tribunal that I love so much. So this is fine though. So we take a hit. Graveyard will transform. So we're gonna strike something. We'll end up taking okay, so if I Beacon Bolt, no. I have to care about Banefire. We could die right now. I'm gonna search. We can find a shock. not wild about taking the damage. It did take us a little while, longer than I would have liked, to find a way to start interacting. But yeah, so we have to care about the Banefire, and based on that emote, I almost think they have it. Although the Banefire there wasn't lethal, but we still could interact. But one more mana, we can't deal with the Banefire. But 2 more mana, we can't deal with the Banefire, and it kills us. So we do have to start figuring out how to close the game. So there's one. Was the opponent just flooded on Myra's? So the window for syncopates to be fine is running low. So we want lands and basically don't care about much else. Well, we'll keep that. I mean, I will take the Ral back. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, could deal with it with a Beacon Bolt, but you can deal with anything with a Beacon Bolt. So we'll look. If we find a counter spell, we'll pick this up and get Ral going again. So we're still gonna get Ral going again. Strike face. Are we dead?
Ooh, let's see what we got.
So we're just gonna let it hit. Went a little sloppy not waiting for the actual end step, but here's the Banefire. So it just took us a little too long to set up, is basically what happened there. It happens. And we were a turn off. So we had the right read. I mean, we're on the play, so I think we'll keep the setup the way we're set up. Syncopate's a little better, but like maybe we could have brought like Syncopate for 1 of the 3 mana spell counters, but that's pretty just min-max. And great. So we go 1, 2, and then whatever else doesn't matter. I mean, Inescapable Blazes really suck, but we're playing 4, so I mean, we're a combo deck where we just see how many Inescapable Blazes we can draw. So we're gonna strike this one. And I guess now we'll be looking for ways to draw cards. Card selection looks. Second Benalia could be a little bit awkward. We'll land second Benalia. Yep. Not my favorite thing to see. So graveyard. So we're going to get beat up a little bit here. Right on time. Like, if I would have had 6, I would have kept this one, but since I don't even have the 6 mana yet, that's why I went away. That's the one thing with this deck, since we don't have some of the fancier things, we don't have the white splash. Falling behind is problematic. Like, this thing's just gonna kill us. So, I do think there are things in this game I have done poorly. But yeah, we're gonna die. So I guess we may have gotten slightly greedy with the trying to get the Escantodem. That's definitely where this game went wrong. But the only thing I really worried about was second Benalia, and they had it, so. So we're 1-1. We'll be back shortly for round 3.